Well, great afternoon. Just got back in from taking Mr. Max out on his walk. It was very short-lived. It's 97 degrees out there, so he gets out there and gives me one look. Squats and peas. Runs over, he finds a shadow space to do his business in it. He turns around and runs back to the hawk that says, "Let me back in, Mama. It is too hot out here. I am not doing this," okay? So here we are back in. And I forgot about doing this. I have a curtain. Let me turn this around. There you are. You see the curtain there? I have a curtain for the bathroom. So what I did was brought the curtain out and closed off this little area, so we actually do have AC. It's cooling off in here. Now, if you go beyond that curtain, it's a good 20 degrees hotter in there. It's like an oven in the other side of that curtain. So 97, and we're staying comfortable. Whew. So that's what I'm going to have to do from now on when it's hot, is bring out that little dividing curtain and close this off, so it's a much smaller place to cool. Even with, I have all of the window things closed with the curtains and everything, and it still gets hot in here. Now people say, why don't you put up those shiny things on the outside of the window? Well, I've got no place to store them, and I don't want to have those things sitting around here everywhere. So, yeah. Anyway, let's look in on the next month for El Trumpamundo for the Tangerine Tyrant. How is the first week going to go with him? First week. Oh, the Mad Magician. The Mad Magician, look at that wand. I mean, the flames coming out both ends. Okay. This is not the good transforming magician. This is the Mad Magician. So we are going to look and see what else it has to. Well, we're seeing he's getting a little more cray-cray. A little more cray-cray, a little more, He's been crazy lately with his tweets on the attack of people and just, really losing it. Threatening Twitter. He didn't like that they actually said check the facts. Oh yeah. He is in a struggle. He is in a fight. He is just geared up the first week. That's not looking so good, is it? Okay, we have the Journey. That card has come up a lot lately. The Journey, and we have Rise. Okay, let's see what we have with that. With the Journey and Rise. Well, we hope he's going to rise to new levels, but doesn't happen with him. And Journey, where is he going? Well, I know he just went down to watch the space launch. The minute he got in there, they called it off because of inclement weather. Journey, the cosmos. Okay, so it looks like, more things are going to be confronting him about the cosmos. Well, okay, he did just do that journey. I wonder if he's going to do the journey again. Saturday going to be the 1st of June. And let's see, rise, disguise, okay. Okay, he's going to act like he's got maybe some compassion somewhere, okay. And just things are happening in the cosmos, that stuff is going on. So the first week of June, again, he's the man magician, trying to make things happen, distractions, fighting with whoever. At this point, he's fighting with Twitter. He's fighting with anybody he can fight with. Okay, the disguise. I don't know what's coming up the first week of June, but we had him this last week of May. Trying to act like he gave a rat's ass about, doing the memorial, which he doesn't, okay? So again, he's in disguise, trying to make it sound like he's uplifting in some way. Yeah. But look for some things happening in the cosmos in June 1st. Maybe he's going to try to give some uplifting message when that could be what it is. First week of June, they'll finally have the liftoff for those for the astronauts, because they called it off today because of thunder and lightning, and that's what my friends down in southern Florida said. It's been raining all week with thunder and lightning and all this stuff happening. So maybe the first week they're going to actually be able to lift off this next time. Meanwhile, Trump will be, again, the fighting with everybody he can fight with and trying to skew things and put the attention somewhere else. And he's going to give his uplifting speech in his disguise as an actual caring person. I don't think that disguise works too well, but yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Okay, so what I got with the journey in the cosmos, again, this is his emotions are all over the map with everything. His emotions are up there front and center, always. But he's going to try to, the disguise of the rise, try to make it seem like it's really a strong message. It's really coming internally from him. This one means he's going to be acting out. But in the disguise, he's going to try to give an uplifting message that he's in control. Okay. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, he's battling everybody and his brother. Okay. So let's look at the second week. What do we have? For the great Wizard of Iz behind the curtain. Oh. Crazy guy. Okay, the Fool. The Fool. Jumping off into... So let's see what else we have with this. Second week of June. Do we have some payoffs going here somewhere? Let's see what else we have with this. It doesn't look too happy about that. One side we have holding, side we have hope. Well, that train gets loud sometimes. Holding and abundance. Abundance of holding. Okay? Abundance of holding. And on the other side we have, what do we have with hope? Relationship and hope. Is he trying to forge some new relationship that he thinks is going to get him out of here? Has to do with some payoff somewhere. To do with some payoff. But it's this holding to this abundance and hope and the payoffs. It's a tower time. So maybe some things are coming out about his taxes or something. Okay, and as far as relations and hope, we have the woman of power. So I don't know who this is. Maybe it's one of his lawyers or something, or someone there that maybe he thinks can influence. One of the lawyers, or perhaps the judicial in some way, and he thinks he can get the payoff done, that the fool has managed to manipulate this. That's why I'm saying it could be something to do with the courts, the hope and the relationships. Although these relationships are kind of, the flames are coming off and they're kind of knocking into each other. So that doesn't look so great for that, the relationship. The hope is that maybe it's somebody that he put in a position that he thinks is going to help him in some way. Okay? I don't see that happening. Yeah, and this path, he's paying off somebody behind the scenes. And he's just, again, doing all he can to hold on, but it's a tower moment. Yeah, he's doing the payoffs, and he thinks that he's in enough of a position of power that he can get this through in some way, shape, or form. Second week. So let's look at the third week. First week recap, we have him fighting with everyone. He's going to go out there and give his magnanimous speech as if he's an uplifting guy in a disguise here. He's uplifting. Meanwhile, his emotions are going to be all over the map. Second week, we have the payoffs. Maybe something is going to come out in the courts again. Again, he's trying to hold on to his money, his wealth, his abundance, but a tower moment is coming with that. Maybe his taxes are going to be leaked or something. This relationship and hope, but it's fire. Maybe, again, it could be somebody coming out, information, but he thinks he's in a good enough position that he can get this turned around in some way, shape, or form, but it's not going to happen. Okay, let's look at the third week. Third week of June, what do we have? Oh, Wheel of Fortune is coming down on his head, literally. Okay. Oh, we can see where this month is going, can't we? Wheel of Fortune is ramping up to fall on him heavily the third week of June. So let's see what else we have with this. What else do we have with this? Yeah, it's the wheel is coming down on his head, and this now it's gaining momentum. Okay. He's trying to hold on. Tower moment. Thinks he can do the payoff. Somehow that's going to work. It's not working. Okay. Things are gaining momentum now. And yeah, karma is coming down on his head. Guarded. Is this guarded? Yeah, I think it's guarded. Sometimes the writing on these is hard to read. And we've got the bear. Intuition. What's coming? Let's see what we've got. June is looking like a hot month for Trump. First week of summer, and it's heating up already. Okay. As far as guarded, we've got fertile things coming forward. Fertility. So this could be either one of two things. Either he's getting more paranoid, which I wouldn't doubt, or more information is coming forward. But I think he's got paranoia plans. It's like she's pregnant, fertility, pregnant with something coming up, but it also is going up into the brain. We see that. So guarded, I say he's becoming more paranoid. Okay, paranoia is hitting the scene. Yeah, as far as intuition, the Tempest. Tempest is hitting it, the intuition. Yeah, he's getting more paranoid. Becoming more paranoid as karma is starting to come down on his head. Third week. It's going to be a tough third week. Yeah, the paranoia is hitting because here we have with the swords. He's down and done for. As far as the Tempest and everything, he's just wishing things could go backwards. They're looking at his past, okay? And his past is dicey, okay? And this time, when we've got the wheel coming down on his head, I think instead of him being in control, it's others being in control, okay? Others are in control at this point, and his paranoia is growing. So what do we have in the fourth week of June? Man, this one is really ramping up. Okay, fourth week of June, we have the High Priestess. Now, this priestess, she's just clueless. This is not one that's holding everything, the secrets. This is one that's just not seeing, okay? One that's not seeing. One that's playing the High Priestess, but is, anything but. Okay, so we've got that in thinking that maybe he could find someone to get him through this, but he's blind to that. That high priestess doesn't have any secrets, anything unknown. He's just trying to find a way to extricate himself. And there's nothing in reserves there. We have on one side inner vision. And let's see what we have on the other side. Howling at the moon. Okay, with inner vision, we've got looking for support. But that support there is not looking too great. It's feels like they're coming to get him in the straitjackets here. He's looking for support somewhere. But again, he's trying to look to get out of it, but he's got nothing. Barking mad, just the resilience. The only thing he's got to go is just keep barking at the moon. With his craziness. Okay, yeah, he is with his inner vision looking for support. He's trying to pull out the stops for those, that have been on his side. His, maybe his base. Maybe his base. He's trying to gin up something there. Yeah, he's howling at the moon, and still about his, the Russia things that were going on. So he's just, again, barking mad about that. It was a perfect call and all of that, and, none of this stuff is working for him, though. Okay, so remember we got karma coming down on him. He's getting paranoid and stuff. Now he's trying to pull out the stops and find anybody to support him anywhere, his base, something. And he's got nothing there, trying to find his way out. But I think this has to do with the sword of truth is coming down on his head. Yeah, his way has cooled, okay? It's not, nothing is coming up for him. He's trying to find a way out, a way through. It's not happening. He's gotten more paranoid. Again, he's starting barking mad and continuing to just spout that I didn't do anything wrong, about the Russia and all of that stuff. He's going to just start spinning out of control, because everything starting from the third week in June is coming down on his head. Okay, so he's just going to be like out of control. As usual, saying I didn't do anything wrong, it's all perfect, but at this point, things are going to be starting to come out that he's got no control over. And so that's what we have coming up in the month of June. He's going to be having more and more breakdowns as the paranoia starts to spin out of control. He's going to be grasping at straws and, again, just barking mad. But he's not going to find support anywhere anymore. And he has got no one there to help him to get out of this stuff. Okay, so that's what I get for Trump in the next coming up. It's not looking good for him. It's going to be a absolute decline. We've already saw him start to go off the rails. His Twitter things are becoming more and more irate, more and more skewed. Well, it's going to get even worse. Okay? Like I said, the first week he's fighting with everyone, the mad magician trying to just convince things of things that are not there, trying to pull a rabbit out of the hat, and there's no rabbit to be found anywhere. He's getting bupkis. Okay, bupkis. And by the third week, it's all crumbling down on his head, and he's got nowhere to go. No out. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to leave this here, and we'll have to wait and see if the cards are right or the cards are wrong. But this is not going to be a good month for Trump. Yeah. Love and light to everyone. Please be safe out there. And thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. See you online. Love and light.